Namaskar. In this video, I'm going to show the making of a reel. I just made a reel of the song Moh Moh Ke Dhage from the film Dam Laga Ke Haisha. It's a roughly under 2-minute reel, one antara and the mukda, the ending of the song. So the last just under 2 minutes. The whole process end to end from starting the recording till processing and then finally, saving the final output file took a little over 10 minutes. I'm going to play it at double speed as I show you, what I do in this video. This is going to be about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you what I actually did in start to finish in recording this video. So firstly, just some preliminaries. I simultaneously record the audio in a software called Logic Pro, and I simultaneously record the video using the software QuickTime Player, which is built into all Apple systems. You can use any video recording software. Similarly, in place of Logic Pro, the most popular free equivalent software is Audacity. So you can, in Audacity or Logic Pro, record on the audio, simultaneously recording the video on any video recording software. And later we'll sync these together, stitch these together. One other thing is that I always wear headphones to hear the track while I'm playing. And later in the software, I'll mix the track, the backing track or the karaoke with my recording. That's the best way to record it to get the best sound. Lastly, in Logic Pro, I've already set up my setup for my microphone. I know how much gain I need. I know what is the compressor settings, what is the settings for reverb, for echo, as well as for the equalizer for my bansuri. I've figured that out in advance, and that's already set up in Logic Pro. Similarly, you can do the same in Audacity, set them as presets, so it's only each time you don't need to set it up again. So here is the actual process. Here it goes. So firstly, I've set up my Logic Pro, the karaoke you can see over there in the back. This was take 2 of this video. I did only 2 takes. Take 1 I was not fully satisfied by. I'm showing you the process by which I made take 2, which is the final take that ended up in the final video. Okay, so let me play this. The actual screen grab that I did of my process. So you'll see here that I'm now opening up QuickTime Player. I'm starting the video recording, then I'm starting the audio recording. The track starts playing, and now I start recording. You can see that, it's recording my audio. In red, it's kind of progressing. The blue track is the background karaoke track, which I was hearing in my headphones. So I continue to record this, and this is of course at double speed. So this video was about 1 minute and 50 seconds. That's what is the length of this audio and video. This will play it in about half that time, a little under a minute. And it's almost getting done. This is towards the end of this recording, as you can see. So in Logic Pro, it is doing the recording. The final output is already all set up. All settings are set up. And this is the end of this recording. I let the recording go beyond the actual karaoke track so that there is no, my clicks from my keyboard don't get recorded. And now I've saved the video file, and now I'm saving the audio file, both of those in that directory. I'm calling them take 2 for audio and take 2 for video. The software I use for processing after I've done the recording is called Camtasia. So I've just opened Camtasia, and I already have a template set up where I have the titles and all the settings already done. I've just imported the video and audio, and I'm placing the audio and video in the respective tracks. And here I'm syncing them. I sync them, I zoom in and I make sure that the tracks are roughly synced. I play it to make sure that the sync is correct. I play it and I realize that actually the sync is not perfect. So I go back, do kind of some adjustments, fine tuning, and now it all seems in sync. My audio I was listening to and video are both in sync. Now I've turned the audio from the video recording off, and only the audio from Logic Pro, the output from that, is what I'm now playing at full volume from there. You can see that the audio in the video track is now set at 0. So I don't have two sources of audio. That audio was only recorded so that I could sync. I'm adjusting my video settings, kind of zooming in, adjusting its location so that I'm centered. You can see my full flute and all of that, and just listening to it to make sure it makes sense. I recorded beyond the ending, so I'm kind of trimming it and the end. You can see over here, this is about the distance I want, so I trim everything. And now my title tracks I bring to the same length, and then put in a fade transition at the end of my video so that it fades out in the end. So that's all I've done in software, and you can see I'm just testing it out to make sure it works. Now the only step remaining is to kind of put in all the titles. You can see the name of the song. I'm typing that in. I'm typing in the name of the movie. I'm typing in the singers' names. I had to look up who wrote the lyrics and confirm who was the composer, the music director for this movie. So I kind of did a Wikipedia search and went to the appropriate page for this, and you can see that this lists the tracks and who the music director or composer is. The movie is from 2015, so I added that. Anu Malik, Varun Grover was the lyrics. Just confirm everything is right, names and spellings of the singers. There were two versions of this song by Monali Thakur and Papan, so I put both their names, gave them both credit. And now I'm kind of just listening to it one time to make sure everything looks okay, it sounds okay. I've seen the levels, the audio levels to the side to see that there is no clipping, that the maximum is of the audio. It was already, all my settings were already set up in Logic Pro, so it should all be right, but this is just verifying that everything looks good. And once I played through the whole video from start to finish, in this case I just had to do it once because all the settings are properly set up already. So I just play it once, go through till the end, and once it's done, then the only last step remaining is to save this video, save it in the form of an MP4 file that I can then upload to wherever I want to upload to social media, to Facebook, to YouTube. So I'm giving the name, saving it as a MP4 file, and that's it. It takes a few seconds to do that, and you can see I'm looking at the file. This is the final output file in a format that I want. So essentially this is the process I use end to end to create a video. Under 15 minutes is my usual norm. This video took a little over 10 minutes to create a 2-minute video. Of course, I knew how to play it in advance. Didn't require much practice. I did one take before this, which was okay, but not perfect, not according to at least my expectation. So I did a second take, and that was my practice. So end to end, including that first take, this was under 15-minute process to create a 2-minute video. I roughly try to do this once a week, 15 minutes of my time, but I get a video out of it. So I hope you liked seeing this video and seeing how I create a video. If you have any questions, put that question in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions about how to create video, how to record audio, the equipment that I use, all of that. Namaskar.